Abortion is an extremely emotive subject, particularly in Ireland. Tens of thousands of pro-life campaigners marched in Dublin at the weekend, hoping to influence politicians. Today, they'll take part in a final vote on new legislation to clarify when an abortion can be carried out in Ireland. Already, there have been heated debates in the Irish Parliament, the Dáil, and pressure put on the country's Prime Minister.
I am now being branded by personnel around the country as being a murderer, that I'm going to have on my soul the death of 20 million babies. I'm getting medals, scapulars, plastic fetuses, letters written in blood.
The death of Savita Halampanavar made clarifying the law a priority. She was admitted to hospital in Galway, miscarrying and seriously ill. She died there days later, having been refused an abortion. Her family claimed that medical staff were confused about the exact legal position. More than 2 decades ago, Ireland's Supreme Court ruled that if there was a real and substantial risk to a mother's life, an abortion could be carried out. But campaigners are concerned by the government's attempts to put that into legislation.
The government is trying to introduce a law which will allow abortion for the full 9 months of pregnancy under a threat of suicide. It's ignoring all of the psychiatric evidence which says that abortion doesn't treat suicide.
Some politicians from the main party in Ireland's coalition government have indicated that they're likely to vote against the bill, and there is widespread recognition that many are struggling with their conscience.
It's a very complex, a very divisive, a very sensitive topic which has divided family, community and political party.
Nowhere has the divide been sharper than between church and state, or more specifically, between Catholic clergy and the Irish government. Bishops have been campaigning against the bill, arguing that it would fundamentally change the culture of medical care in Ireland. They're specifically concerned that an abortion will be allowed in cases where a woman is found to be suicidal.
The message, the Christian message, is a message which respects life. It respects every human life, from the moment of conception to the moment of natural death, and at every moment in between.
Even if the bill is passed, abortion will still be very tightly controlled in Ireland, but legislating for it in any circumstances is simply too much for some. Chris Buckler, BBC News.